You have to start the doggone thing first before it'll show.
Go, 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 go. Oh, man.
Before it'll show. Okay. There's one. I'm going to make one of these beautiful, if I must say myself, joy journals. I don't call them junk journals. All right, straighten up. Okay, this is a cream color material, eyelet, cream colored button, cream colored ribbon, cream colored pearls. There's a cream color material on the underside of this eyelet. There's one here. Oh man, I just got that nail polish on it. And it's a, well, I won't say a trifold. So anyway, I learned how to make these on my own and by watching YouTube. So I'm gonna make one here, another one. All right, so what I've done already is cut this paper to the size that I want it to be. Let me get the paper. I use this watercolor paper, and it comes 11 by 15, and there are 30 sheets in here, and I've used almost all of it because I have discovered the journal that I just love to make. So, my eye itching. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's only 4 sheets, so I've used 26 sheets of this. That's 13. I've made 13 of these with this. Anyway, I could have messed up some. So this is the inside sheet that will be covered with more of this cream material, and it measures 14.5 long, 5, 8.5 wide. Let me bring this in. Hey, Sandra. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to cover my mat. With this drawing paper. And then I'm going to cover the paper with some wax paper. Because, why? Because it helps to keep things from sticking. And this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this, I already have a fold because I had to cut it. So what I did was, I'm going to cover it with this Scott Create glue. I love this glue. Wish I had stock in it. And then take that up there, lay this right here, and take it, flip it over, put it on here. Also, we're going to take this cutting mat, because I really don't want to cut my blank mat, and I'm going to cut some of this edge off with the rotary cutter. So cut it closer to the edge. All right, take this away, pull that. All right, we're going to take Fabri-Tac glue and glue the edges down. I don't know why this stuff come out on the sides. This is a baby wipe. Crafters, beware. Keep those wipes close by. Just the trash. Gonna put a little there. A dab on that corner. A dab on that corner. And a dab on that corner. Gonna pull that corner down. Pull all the corners down. And beware, if you have nail polish on, this glue will take your nail polish off. Alright, so then I'm going to take this glue, the stick, and glue these edges. May seem like I'm going fast, but I've made a lot of these, so sorry. So then we're going to take these corners and pull them down. Oh, I thought I had already cut this. Apparently I have not cut it. Okay, so we're gonna leave it 15 inches wide and cut it down to 9 inches. I'm sorry, yeah. Leave it 15 inches wide and cut it down to 9 inches tall. That's not right. Yeah, okay, 9 inches tall. Not trying to confuse anybody. I'm confused myself a little bit, but I'm good now. I wish I would have cut that. Oh, I didn't have to cut that out. All right. So then we're going to take the eyelet. And I have more eyelet. Oh boy. I already cut the eyelet. So I cut it too big. So what I'm going to do is cut it to the size that I need. So this is about, let's see if this is a whole inch. Yep, these little squares are an inch. So I cut and leave 1 inch on this side. Let me make sure I'm all the way in frame. I leave 1 inch on this side edge, 1 inch on this edge, 1 inch on the bottom edge, and 1 inch on that edge. So I'm going to do this. So I'm going to cut off 2 inches on this edge. I forgot the way I put her name. That didn't. No. Sorry. The way I put your name, Jeree, didn't let you know that I was. I spell check. C-H-E-C. Okay. Okay. And then I just cut the edge of this off. All right. So what I have to do now is take the piece that I just covered, and I'm going to cover this with it. I'm going to cover this sheet with it. I'm getting mixed up. All right. So, what I do, I take this and I put glue on every square. That look white, but it's not white. It's a creamy color. This way I make sure that it sticks down and it don't bundle up, or is it bundle? Yeah, it will stay laying down flat. And then I'm going to take this and turn it over. Put it in all the right spots. And if you have one of these things, you can roll it down just to make sure that everything is stuck. Because now we're going to flip it over, go here, put a glue dot there, a glue dot at that corner, glue dot at that corner, glue dot at that corner. We're going to take these corners, fold them in, glue them down. Then we're going to take more. Let me show you what this glue is. This is Sugar Belle, Sweet Sugar Belle. It's a bottle that I ordered from Amazon. I saw Gail Augustinelli on YouTube. She was using these. I don't know because I haven't watched any of her videos recently. But this is the glue, Fabri-Tac. I just fill this bottle with this. Hey! I'm just making one of these. I'm making a journal. I was like, since I'm not entertaining at home, I say maybe Jeria see me do one on here. So I'm making a journal. This is, it looked white to me on my computer. It looked white, but it's actually a cream color material. Everything is cream color, and to me it's so pretty. And then, but this doesn't have, well, I will be using that machine, but not right now. So then I'm gluing the edges down. And I learned this from Pam at the Paper Outpost, how to do these corners and things and make them look good. I need some more glue over here. Because I'm going to sew this down too. Then this corner. And this corner. I want this this to get too bulky, so. All right, all the corners are securely down. And then I take this smaller piece. I don't know, it looks like it's got a little dirty line there. But I take this smaller piece and I put it on here. Well, first I take some glue to keep it from slipping. And put this on here. I always put this lid back on the glue because what it does, it gets, feel like it kind of melts. Hey Pam, what did I say? You thought I was talking about you. Hope you're doing well too. Then I'm going to put these two together. Press them down. And then hold on a minute. I'm going to sew, well, I need my ribbon for the tie. Oh man, I didn't mean to cut that piece. So this ribbon is for the top. And get it straight because before I put it on there, twist it. So this ribbon, and I'm going to put it in between these two. I forgot this once before, to put it in between the two. See right there, that's nail polish. Okay, so then put some glue in here. And then what I do, I just fold the two together. Then open it back up. Sticking both ends in here. And close it down. Now I'm going to get on the sewing machine and I'm going to sew around the edge of here. I'll be right back. Let me see. Just so you know, I'm still on. You can do without the sewing. Yeah, it just makes it look pretty, but you just have to use more glue, Jerry. You just have to use more glue to make sure that it don't come apart. I don't even have a sewing machine. I'm using my cousin's sewing machine. I borrowed it from her, but when I go back to work, I'm buying myself a sewing machine. But just so you know, I'll be right back. I'll be right here. Well, I'm going to see if I can put the sewing machine here and sew it. My desk is just kind of high for a sewing machine. And it's going to be noisy. Making sure the camera is all the way out. Okay. All right, Pam. No, I was saying a lady that The lady that I learned this from is named Pam. Okay. Let me see if I can move the camera where you can see. Alright, everybody that craft know once you start crafting, everything get to be a little bit messier. But it's okay. Because this is real life. Let me put my phone in the holder. Somebody's car alarm went off. All right. Let me check and see what I see. Okay. So, on this same corner that I have this on, I like to use a zigzag, which is this. So, I'm going to use a zigzag to sew on this decorative edge. Then I'm going to change my direction. Push that down. And that zigzag did not zig and zag. Excuse me. That's a little too far over. All you really need to do at this point is just know how to sew a straight line, because that's all I'm doing is sewing straight line. I was going to say I'm trying to zoom in. All done with that. Now, I'm going to put this back up here so you can look directly down on it. Oh, excuse my fingers. Okay, now, like that part you was talking about, Jeree, this is the hardest part, putting those holes in the paper. So, what I'm going to do, this is what I'm making. And this has become my favorite journal to make. And I put just plain paper, but this is, oh, okay. All right, Sally. I put plain paper in it. So it's just a writing diary. It's just to write with. Let me see. I'm out of frame. Come on, Carolyn. Okay. So then you wrap it around, twist it, and it's closed. Okay. I moved the camera. Okay. So now this is 15 inches long, and this is 14 and a half. You can look like on the, thank you, Jeree. You can look like on the video before and see, I used this on a video before. At the beginning, I used this watercolor paper, which is 11 by 15 inches. And I left the whole thing to 15 inches and cut down this middle to 14 and a half. And then I take it, well, this is the paper. It's just a regular 11 by 8.5 inch cream color paper. Where's my paper? That I ordered from, when I ordered this paper, I ordered it Thursday and it came Friday. I was so glad to get it. Southworth from Amazon, and it's 24-pound paper, and it have like a texture. When you go on Amazon, you can see the paper. I mean, you can see the texture, but I can't get it to show on I can't get the texture to show on camera. And it is so pretty. It looks like butter. It looks like butter. It feels like butter. But it's beautiful. And it comes 500 sheets. And it was like, it cost me, I think, $22 because I had a bunch of credit with Amazon. And try to buy it from Amazon, and instead of, what's the name of that store I went to, and it was $37. Well, I won't call any names. I don't want anybody to, because I'm not getting credited for this. But anyway, I bought it from Amazon. So then this paper, I'm going to put 2 of these in here, just like the other one. So I'm going to take it and like fold it over so that it don't come to the edge. It stays right there. And it go, see that glue takes nail polish off your nails. Must have acetone in it. I don't know, but it stinks, so I have a fan turned directly on me. So anyway, take this and fold it up to there, and then fold this over. When you fold that over, you'll use this. Oh, that's kind of long. I didn't measure it. I was measuring them, but I didn't measure this, so it's a bit lengthy. So anyway, I guess if you want to, you can close it like that. But what I started doing is putting a button right here. I thought I had a button out that I wanted to use. But this one have like this, I forgot what it's called, but the button is pretty. And I have this one also with the button. And I made this one too with the button. But this was the first one that I made, and I didn't have this paper at the time. So what I did was I just put all kind of paper in it. But now I see it. I don't like it as much as I like the others. But I guess you would consider this one a definitely junk journal, because I just use all kinds of papers. So that's 3 of those. And then I'm gonna get a button. I need a big button. I'm going to use this brown button since I don't have a big tan button. Could use this one. So when you go to thrift stores, look for buttons. I found almost all of these at a thrift store. I'm going to use this one now. And I just tried to separate them by color so that when I get ready for one, it won't be so hard to look for it. And I'm going to put it right there. So, in order to do that, I need a needle and thread. We'll get to putting these in there in a little bit. So what I do is, I got this thread, which is some of this stuff. And I just poke a hole through it. I mean, not that easy because it's hard to push through. So I'm going to use some pliers to pull it through. Whoops. Put the button on there. This button is a caramel color. Caramel caramel. And then push it back. Flip this over. Need a big needle. Well, whatever size thread you need to use. Just use a needle. Take that out because I need that needle again. No, I don't. I forgot. I'm going to put these in a different way. And I tied this 3 times. And then I cut it. if you want, you could put something like a little piece of this over it to cover it up, but that doesn't bother me. Now to put the pages in. So we got our bin right here where the pages will go, and the ones before, I cut these pages to make them even, but that make a big mess, so I'm not gonna cut them again. I'm gonna take my crop. All right, Jerry, this is actually this is a crocodile too, also. I think that's the name of it. And this is the one that I've been using, but so you'll see how I use the bigger one, then I'll use it. But these are the same. This one's just handheld, and this one is for the desk. So what you do, and I just have to make sure that I get this lined up. Push this all the way back, because what is it? What size is it? 3/16 and 1/8. So we're gonna use 3/16 eyelets for 3/16. So these are my eyelets, and I forgot what, I think I bought these. Where did I buy all these? I forgot. Might have been Hobby Lobby, because I have, what, 5 different colors. Silver, rose gold, black, what is it called? Bronze, and gold. So I'm going to need 4. And the size of 3/16. And that's what we're going to use. Push this all the way back. So, and I don't measure it, so that's probably why I never come out with even spaces either. So I'm going to put this in here. And I always put it right, I probably shouldn't, but I put it right on that thread line. And just push this down. Let me bring it close. I'm waiting to make, I'm looking at my computer to make sure that I can see it, and I can't. Be still. So that's one. And then I just move it over a little bit and put in the second hole. Now we have 2 holes. The way I clean that up is with some little scissors, I just go in and cut it off. It's gonna get pushed through when you put the eyelet on it anyway. And then if the material isn't flat, doesn't have a line like this does, I just follow the line. So I follow the line from there to here. Put a hole in there. This one is halfway. That's all. So if I put this on here straight, then they line up. Then you move this right here all the way forward. Put the eyelets, I think that's what they call. Oops, I dropped one. Put the eyelets, of course, with this end up in there. And that hole is just perfect size to hold to hold this eyelet. The other one I think is too small. Let me do something. Just want to see what it looked like on this side. And then, okay, see, it's the perfect size. That's why it won't stay in there. Then what you do, after you've pushed this all the way forward, I'll show you which one I have. I have this, what is it, 2 at the top. You pull down and twist. So there's a silver one at the top and a gold one. The silver one is bigger, so put it on, I keep it on the silver. Push that back up. You just pull down, push it up. And then this one is a silver one on the bottom. You pull up, twist to the one you want, and then leave it, and then push down. Push down. Okay. And then with the top, because you'll see this, where is it? Somewhere on here it say base. Well, it don't say it on here. It doesn't say base on here, but on this smaller one, it have one of these eyelets just like this. So you know, you put it like this with the top. Okay, you can see it good. All right. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Jeree. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Sally. I call you Sally. You know I'm talking about you. And then you just put it under there. If you got the top one lined up, the bottom one will be right. You put it on it. Don't forget to pull this forward. You put it there. Push down. Move it over to the second one. Flip it around. Move it over. Push down. And when you're pushing it down, it's collapsing onto the material. Move it over. And here we go. Now watch when I flip it over. They don't fall out. See? I just polished my nails today. I said this before. This stupid glue. Oh, that was glue on my fingernail. So it compresses those down and they stay in. I feel like a teacher. Okay, and then what I do And some of this stuff I've had it for a while, but this I bought it recently. And I bought it from General Dollar. It's called True Living Twine, and it's 300 feet. But I bought 2 of them because I don't like to run out of stuff. And it was $2.50 each. So then, this is the same. This is the one that I have open. So I take this, and the edges are not together. And this is really soft. I take it, put it in here, put it in the top, bring it through. Let me go back down so you can see what I'm doing. I take this one. You may have to bend it and put it in there. And then just flip it over to this one and put that in there. And flip it over. Put this in here. And that's enough of it. And I cut it. Take these, tie it just a little bit. Tie it just a little bit. I tie it, but not tight. Then you take these pages, take these papers, because that's all it is. It's just plain paper. Run them under here and put it through the middle. Take the second one, put it through here, through the middle. Take it, pull them tight. Line them up, make sure they line up. And tie this up. I have to hold it with my knees. And this twine is really thick. Not thick, but strong. Well, it's thick too, but it's strong. And then, oh, that could have been tighter. See, that could have been tighter. But I think it's all right. It'll be all right. It's gonna be all right, right? It's gonna be all right. Cut that a little shorter. Take this, wrap it around. And this is gonna be what hold it closed. This is gonna hold this closed. It's missing something. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't have, let me check. So I've been putting 3 rows of these pearls They have a sticky back. And I think I bought them from Michael's. I'm going to have to go back there one day. Probably not this year, though. Because I've had these for a long time. So I've been putting 3 strips on them. But I have some more stuff that I had bought from Hobby Lobby sometime earlier this year also. And it's just a strip. But it doesn't have anything sticky on it. It doesn't have a sticky back. And I don't know if I want, and this is 6 lines. 6 lines, 6 strips. If I cut it in half, it will be like this. But I might just leave all 6 rows. I don't like this one as much as I like this. To me, 2 isn't enough. And do I want to make another roll? I don't think I have enough. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 35. Seven. I don't have 35. 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait a minute. 27. 27. So I think I will be putting this whole thing on here. But I gotta put the glue on it. Alright, if y'all say something, I'm not looking at the monitor right now. Or the computer. See, you're not watching the game. I just didn't hear you in there hollering at him. So let me try and get that over there to make sure that's straight. Alright, so I put this aside for it to dry. And it's done. What time is it? All right. And then if you got glue, if you're using it as glue and it's not where you want it, then where's this thing? I bought this thing from Dollar Tree. After it dried, you take this and you rub the glue, and the glue will literally fall off. So we'll take that and fold it, and this will help to hold that on there a little bit. And there you have it. And that could look like a purse too, a clutch. Maybe I could make a purse. I wish I wouldn't have made this so long. I could cut it and sew it. There's the paper. There are the papers. And that's a soft cover. Oh, it looked pretty on camera. So, I have this one, but I have two more that I've made, three more that I've made, and two more to make. I've already did all the sewing and all the parts and pieces. I just need to take the paper and fold it in half. Do I need this? Oh, see, this one I forgot to put in there, so I just sewed a zigzag on it. And this one I did remember to put in there. Pam of the Paper Outpost. Oh yes, how did you get your name? Because I probably will tag them, because I'm a member of that Facebook group. And I listened to Pam's Jerry, I sent that, the lady that I sent you, her name's Pam, for the podcast. I listen to her videos in my sleep, literally. I am not lying. I put my headphone on and start listening when I go to sleep, and I can wake up. Well, I put the headphones on, say my prayers, and then turn her podcast back on, and she talks me right to sleep, and she's talking while I'm asleep too. Did I put this on the wrong way? Yes, I did. Because the zigzag is supposed to have this on it. Well, well. Cotton bale. I need buttons, don't I? So both of these need need buttons, but I don't have buttons that's close to this color. These are my black and blue buttons and a little bit of red. Hey, probably can use that one. Oh, those are the same too. Cool. How y'all get in that pack? Let me look at the other ones. These are buttons that I say, well, not these, but, well, take that one out of there. These are buttons that I say, I probably won't use them because they're too small. But look at this one. It have a fleur-de-lis. Anybody from Louisiana, you know what I'm talking about. Fleur-de-lis. Oh, you didn't see it. Couldn't see it. Where's my camera? Right there. Make more sense when you look at it the right way. Perfect. Okay. These are some novelty buttons. Oh, I might find one with a, what's this thing called? Stem on it. What if I use these two? These are what I consider to be novelty buttons. Because they're like, well, that's not even a button. I don't know why I have it. Oh, they have shanks on them. That's what they're called, shanks. But they're still novelties. Because that'll hold. I'm going to use these. Wait a minute. I thought I had two alike. What did I do with the button? I thought I had two alike. Am I losing it? No, you're not losing it. You already lost it. Whatever. That one's more white than green. Put that one in there. I'm going to put these back in here. These are those things that's supposed to keep 5x7 pictures. Right now I got the 5x7 instead of the 4x6. Uh-oh. Batons from Baton Rouge. Oh, no. Hey, Vera, thank you. Thank you, Vera. I hope all is well with you. All right, so now, how did I leave that one out? I'm going to put these buttons on here. Uh-oh. Put my computer back up there. cover this up. So we're gonna put another button on. Oh, that worked good. This button have a shank on it. And we're going in for the live. We're going in for the live. Oh, that helps a lot. All right, cut. Cut. Okay. If you do that twice, you don't have to make it like I've been doing it a third. All right, that's tight. You take this, wrap it around, and it holds. Let's put the other button on. So see, this is the one that I did remember to put it in between the two pieces. Excuse me, a hiccup. Well, I'm using this to pry. Wow, I wish I would have thought of that yesterday. And cut. Wrap it around there twice, you don't have to do that. Right. And it's in there. These work better anyway. It would work better if I already had the paper in it because it would be stiffer. Okay, so now I'm going to fold the papers. And all I'm going to do is take I stopped falling. So I just take paper and I put 25. If you use 25 sheets, not if you use 25 sheets, but when you use 25 sheets, you have 100 spaces to write on, because you take one sheet of paper. Right now you have 2 spaces to write on. When you fold it in half, well, that's 2 sheets of paper, but you have, oops, 2 spaces to write on. Then you take it, you fold it in half. That gives you 4 spaces to write on. You can write here and here, here and here. So I'm going to count out 25 4 times for those 2 journals that I have. So I need 100 sheets. 100 sheets in 4 sets in increments of 25. So why does paper go down fast, look like? Okay, so now I'm going to take my bone folder and fold these pages. take the 25 pages, insert them together, and we have one insert. And remember, I'm not gonna cut those pages. I'm gonna leave them like that. I like them like that best because they get all rig-rack, like rig-rack, zigzag, rig-rack, uneven. I started out using my rotary cutter, but then the pages was too thick and it started to not look pretty. And if it don't look pretty, I don't want to share it. I'm sure I've made over 100 of these things now. But not this style. Not in this same style. But now this, I've been making these for 2 weeks and now they are my favorite style. Thank you, Pam, from the Paper Outpost. Paper Outpost. Make sure I have her name right. I mean, her brand right. I did this 25 and 3 cents. Good, because I'm getting tired of doing them. Ah, that's too thick. All right, 4 inserts for 2 journals. What is this? 100 sheets of paper, 400 surfaces to write on. Now let's do some more eyelets. I don't think these will look that cute in them. Nope. Put more gold. Okay. I twist this a little bit just to make sure the material is cut. one's done. And there we go. Some water, please. I'm about done. Thanks for the hearts. The likes. Who's doing that? Can't see anybody on here. Annette, Diane, or Vera. Probably Annette, the last person. Hey, Annette. Hey, Diane. Hey, Vera. Hey, Annette. Thank you, baby. Hmm? Hit the back of my throat. I was thirsty. Thank you. What was that? The bottle cap lid. Thank you, see. Oh, thank you, Diane. Wow. I like making these. I don't like, hey, Annette, Diane. Hope y'all doing well. I was on here showing one of my friends how to make these. It looked pretty on camera too, because at first it wasn't looking so creamy yellow like what it is. Well, not yellow, but it wasn't looking the color like what it is. So then I am going to I've made, how many of these? Six of this one. This material is so pretty to me. Eyelet. Then this is to hold the inserts. Oh, I can't sell them because I'm not working. And you know what you get when you're not working. When I start back working, though, I'm going to sell them. So I'm going to have probably 100 of them made by the time I finish. So, but if you want one of these, you can reserve it. One in these colors. So I have plenty of colors. Let me tie this. I have to hold it with my knees. Yeah, but I have to know exactly what size your Bible is to make it so it won't be too small. If you're like me and you wear glasses, your Bible is probably bigger, although I use my iPad most of the time. So I can have bright light. Let me tighten this up. But yes, you could take these out. Take these, they call, excuse me, inserts. You could take them out if your Bible is small enough to fit in it. I wish I had some, I do have some pearls. Let me see. I remember I had some pearls yesterday. I still have those pearls. But these are white. These pearls are white, and these are kind of creamy. I was going to take one and hang it off of here. Okay, so now the pages are in it, and this is just, these are more for just writing. You could do whatever you want once somebody purchase it. But as for now, I can't sell them. Yeah, I wear glasses too. I just got some new ones last month. But my eye doctor say my eyes have gotten better. I don't know what he mean by that. I can't see any better. Okay, that's number 5. And then I'm going to make one more. We'll just put the papers in. One more. And I still have enough of this material probably to make about 4 or 5 more. Well, I just need this stuff that goes on the inside. But I actually could put whatever color. Shut that camera. I hit that camera. Hold on. I'll show you some of the other ones. Oh, I know what that button's called. Mother of Pearls. I gotta undo this. All right. Then if you look back at the replay, you can see that I use Lucille's sewing machine. I'm using Lucille's sewing machine to sew these. Okie dokie. She probably said I borrowed a sewing machine and hadn't brought it back. Yep. I had it almost all year long. I asked her did she need it. She said no, not yet. And after I finish doing projects, I like to clean up after myself. Hydrate. Why do this thing keep hitting this? Oh, I forgot. I was gonna... No. I know I had it when... I think I had it when Maya was born. And she asked me to make something. I was like, Lucille, all I know how to do is sew a straight line. Oh, man, I got this material cut. I got 2 pieces cut already to make more. I didn't realize that. Well, I'll probably make some more tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Sunday. After I get out of church, if I don't have nothing to do, which I probably won't, because I ain't doing nothing but going to church, coming home, post it to YouTube. But what I was gonna do, I was going to well, I just hold that one. I was going to use some of this paper, but I don't want to try and bring in, not try, but I don't want to bring in pink. As much as I love pink. Let me take one of these out, because I don't want to fold papers again. I was going to make a cover for these. And what I could do, nope, it's going to have to go this way. But well, so what I could do is make a pocket, not a pocket, but make a, yeah, pocket. The way I like to do this is take that, pull it back, fold it like this. Cut that at an angle like that. Come out of here, glue. Oh, that glue dry right around that. Whoops. Put it in there. Is it dry? There's no glue there. This is too long. Now, still too long. Need an 1/8 of an inch off. I'll say this is perfect. Just as I said, perfect. Let me see how this works in here. Oh, I don't think that's going to work very good. Well, maybe it does. But it sticks out too far. I guess as long as that covers it up, it's fine, huh? I don't like it. There we go. Let me see. Too late now. I was gonna say, let me put these, see how this would have worked if I had put the button over there. Oh, I'm tired. done. Oh, Diane, I was going to send you a message, but I'm recording this with my phone. All right. Thanks for watching. That looked like a wedding. So I ran out of this stuff when I got to this one. And only those two buttons are alike. That's how, y'all. Let me see. I want to get a good picture. Thank you. Thank you, Tiny. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Vera. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Jeree. Last shall be first, first shall be last. I think I called the names in the order that you guys came on. Well, there are 19 comments. I've missed something. That color in royal blue would be pretty for me. Royal blue? Do I have anything royal blue? Okay. Diane, I'm sorry I didn't see all your messages. This thing didn't roll up. All right. Thanks for the likes, guys. I have blue, but nothing. I'm lying. I do have some royal blue. Not solid royal blue. It's like under the sea. Under the sea. These are hard covers. They don't bend like those other ones. I have one of those that's blue. But I know this one couldn't be a Bible cover. It's too thin. Another blue. So I made these, now that I'm pulling out these blues. I love that sound. And they're beads. To go with these things. So what I'm doing, not what I'm doing, but what I'm going to do, I got to make some other colors too. Just take it, push half of them under here. I'm going to tie it because it'll keep slipping. Tie it. And there will be a dangle. Some beads. Come on, thing. That'll dangle. I made some pinks and some purples and some blue. Purples and blues. And I don't think I even have any purple books yet. Yeah, those are the blues. You do? You like journaling? I don't like to journal. I like to make them. I tried journaling and I kept it up for about 4 months. And like, I'm doing like everybody else. If you buy something different, you put the cardboard or something in it because it's junk journaling. So, you know, all the stuff that you throw away, you keep that and put it in the book. I ate this, I saw that, whatever it is. I mean, whatever you did. But yes, I have a bunch of these journals that I've made. Don't be scared now. I'm just going to turn this up. These are the journals that I've made. That's one row. Then we'll go down again. Let me move this light. I just put those back up there. Oh, who asked about the bookmarks? I have lots of bookmarks. Hey, Sant. Now that I see y'all. And these. I even have a Mickey Mouse one. And, oh, that's a Dalmatian. But, where's the Mickey Mouse one? This is the Mickey Mouse one. They have Mickey Mouse papers on the inside. Oh, I was wondering why it wouldn't open. I don't usually theme my books, but I found this material. Actually, I'm not lying. It's, what is things called? Placemats. Because this is I got for my table, for my dining room table, I got this tablecloth for Christmas. Well, for the month of December. So I bought these placemats and I made 2 books and themed it with Mickey Mouse papers or Disney paper stuff. Caught your eye. What caught your eye? Oh, this pink one, Diane. I made 4 of these. Ooh, don't fall, don't fall. This one is real hard. I mean, like hardback book hard. Not that it was hard to make. Because by then I had made probably, I don't know, a few of them. Matter of fact, this too was a placemat. And see, I just put this paper. This is what the junk journaling all about. Putting different kinds of paper in them. Not trying to make everything the same. But that's why I like the ones that I just made. Because I just used plain paper and made them all alike. Don't fall, books. This pink one. Oh, excuse me. Now this pink one. It's like a cushion. It's soft. I put, I think that stuff called batting under here and sewed across it. So if you were somewhere and you needed a pillow, you could lay your head on this. And I put a regular book in here. And I put different kinds of scrapbook paper. So there are, how many books? 4 books, including this one. one of these for myself. Oh, that's what I covered my journal. The one I was telling Tiny that I use. That I journaled with for about 4 months. But see, I started watching this lady called Pam from the Paper Outpost. And I started making these for a little while. Not that one. And they just have one. It's called signature. One signature in it. Alright. I'll call you, Diane. I forgot I took this off of here. I think it came off of this one. One of the two of these. Now to find space to put these. But that's all of that for tonight. Alright, these are the prettiest ones I've made, I believe. I do believe. Thank you for joining. God bless. Have a good evening. And if your church isn't having church, you're welcome to church with us tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. back on my Facebook Live. See you then. God bless. Good night. Now how I stop this thing. Finish.